Hello class, and let me welcome you to English 1301-026. My name is Professor Flores, and I will be conducting a brief orientation on how you get your material, how you proceed through the course and complete the assignments, and how to have a successful summer course. This is a short semester, 5.5 weeks. And it is pretty fast-paced, as you can imagine, but it is very manageable if you stay on task and certainly in touch with me. I will be your guide and help you as much as I can through this course. Begin by clicking the course in your Blackboard page. And you will see on the left how the course is divided into weeks. Right? Every week you will have something to do. And so it would be to your advantage to begin exploring generally, what is included in all of these assignments and units and modules. I want to begin this orientation with the Start Here syllabus page. The syllabus is really very simple. It is a 5.5 week schedule beginning on June 1st and ending on July 3rd. We don't have, let me edit this. We don't have a campus available at this time for this class, although with permission we might be able to meet. But the best way to communicate is through email. Just email me and we will set up a time. It doesn't have to be an appointment. We can I can respond to emails anytime you send them to me. But if you want to talk on the phone, we can also set that up. This is a very general description of the course. Some of the caveats or warnings. Let's go over the grading system. We use grading system number 1 as explained in the other syllabus. I'm going to show you the departmental syllabus, but I will explain it briefly here. In system 1, you don't get number grades. You don't get a 90 or a 70 or a 30, but rather you work through mastery learning, and that is, I'll give you an assignment. I'll have minimum requirements for that assignment, and when the paper meets those requirements, your paper is accepted. If it's not accepted, then I'll send it back to you and you will have to revise it. Once you revise it, you send it back to me, and then most of the time by then it's ready to get accepted. Right? You need to complete the paper assigned before you can go to the next one. So that is why it's so important to go for and accept it on the very first try. This explains a little bit more on the grading system. You will have to write 4 major essays, papers 1, 2, 3, and 4, to get a C in the class. Right? If you want a better grade, then you will do those 4 essays and then add a B paper. If you want to get a better grade, then you do those 4 essays, the B paper, and then complete the A paper. All of these papers, of course, will need to be accepted. You can't jump from one paper to the next. It's formative learning. You learn something in paper 1 that is later applied in paper 2, and so on. Okay, so read this carefully. This is part of your orientation. There is no study guide attached to the syllabus because the study guide is under each week. Okay? So let's go to what needs to be done in order for you to complete the orientation. This video that you were listening to is your orientation. But in order to get credit for it, because if you don't, you will be dropped from the class. In order to get credit for orientation, you need to complete this. You need to complete a class introduction. And that means that at this link, this is a discussion board link, you will write a coherent paragraph that will introduce you to the class. And once you are ready to do that, you just click the link, and you can see what other students have posted, but then you create your own thread. You create your thread, you put a subject, it might be me, your name, and then you begin to write. You can edit this paragraph, and once you are ready to submit it, you just click submit. Okay? So that has to be completed before you continue the class. So the final thing that I want to do is I want to go over a typical week. All right? And so why not go through week 1, June 1st through 6th. We're right here where it says start here. We've gone over the syllabus. There's a departmental syllabus that you should also see, because if you happen to go to another 1301 class, this syllabus applies to what is required in all of the classes at ACC, all the 1301 classes. And you've done the orientation and the class introduction, and we're still in week 1. So you continue, and the work for the week also requires, and you will usually have a study guide. Right? What are we going to be doing? What else are we going to be doing this week? You will be learning about purposes and patterns of writing, and this is the link, the site, where you will be learning about it. And here it'll tell you what to read. If you had something to write, it'll be under do. And if you had something to see or watch, it'll be under view. So for this part of the week, all you need to do is read the purposes and patterns of writing. There's no quiz for this. I just need to make sure that you know the basic philosophy of English 1301 the way I'm teaching it. And then you get to the first paper. That's still week 1, right? So then you begin with the module. Module 1, the goals. You're going to write an expressive paper, and it's going to use narration. The study guide will tell you what to read. Everything you're going to read will be posted under read. All right? If there's something that you need to see, it'll be posted under view. If there's something that you need to do, which is usually write a paper, will be under the do, and you will have your instructions for paper 1. All right? I've also added a few things that are important to the writing process as a refresher, if you will. For example, common problems are fused sentences and comma splices, fragments, incomplete sentences. And these links will get you to these to the study and discussion of these aspects of basic writing skills. So the rest of the modules are the same. You will be writing, as I said, 4 papers to get a C, and then the 5th paper to get a B, and then the A paper to get an A. And this is a very general orientation. It's not like you're off on your own now. You just know where to start. And I am here to guide you and to help you. And you can begin all of that with an email. I should tell you that I do expect progress, and I'll send you a link to that or some information to that. That means I don't want to be in mid-semester with somebody who has not completed paper 1. Either we're talking about it, or I may have to initiate a withdrawal from the course. But let's not go there yet. I am here to help. Contact me as needed and go ahead and get started.